This story is about an ancient Chalukyan king Immadi Pulikeshi, an invincible emperor who took over and united the entire Deccan region and defeated the most powerful ruler of North India, defeated the first Arab invasion to save Hindus and earned him the title of Dakshinapateshwara. Act 1. The Legacy of the Chalukyas. In the 6th century CE, the Chalukya dynasty rises in the Deccan, ruling from their capital, Vatapi, modern-day Badami. King Kirtivarman, a powerful ruler, plans to expand the Chalukyan empire, but his sudden death leaves his son, Immadi Pulikeshi, vulnerable. The kingdom falls into chaos as rival nobles crown his uncle, Mangalesha, as king. Pulikeshi, the rightful heir, is forced into hiding due to death threats. Over the years, he secretly trains in warfare, builds alliances with loyal generals, and waits for the right moment to claim his birthright. Meanwhile, King Mangalesha, fearing his nephew Pulakeshi's return, becomes a tyrant, executing those loyal to the young prince. In a bold move, Pulikeshi launches a guerrilla war against his uncle's troops. His forces ambush Mangalesha's troops, turning the nobles against him. A few days later, the final confrontation takes place in Vatapi, where Pulakeshin defeats and kills Mangalesha, reclaiming his rightful throne. Now, he is no longer just a lost prince, he is Immadi Pulakeshin II, the leader of the great Chalukyan Empire. Act 2. The Deccan Reunion. King Pulikeshi knows that a divided Deccan is vulnerable to northern invaders. Hence, he embarks on a campaign to peacefully unite the south or Deccan region of India. When no Deccan kingdom is ready to bow or unite with a young king of the Chalukyan dynasty, he conquers Vengi, making his brother, Vishnu, the governor and ensuring Chalukya control over the eastern coast. Next, he defeats the Kadambas and Alupas, bringing entire Karnataka under his rule. Finally, he crushes the powerful Mauryas of Konkana, securing the western coast, becoming the most powerful king in southern India. With the Deccan under his command, Pulakeshi's prediction comes true. Harshavardhana, the emperor of Pushyabhuti dynasty, the most powerful king of the northern India, wishes to conquer the Deccan as his birthright. The Battle of Narmada, Pulikeshi vs. Harshavardhana. Emperor Harshavardhana, the undefeated ruler of North India, sends an ultimatum to the Chalukyas to either kneel or die. King Pulikeshi refuses his demands. At the Narmada river, the two greatest kings of ancient India face off. Harsha's massive army crosses the river, expecting to flank an easy victory. But Pulikeshi, a master strategist, lures them into a trap. His cavalry surrounds the invaders, cutting off their retreat. The Chalukyan war elephants charge, breaking Harsha's formations. After a brutal battle, King Harshavardhana is forced to retreat, which makes it the only war he ever loses in his life. Pulikeshi becomes the undisputed ruler of the Deccan, his victory carving the Narmada River as the border between North and South India. In the early 7th century, the Chalukya dynasty, particularly Immadi Pulikeshi, successfully defended against initial Arab incursions into India, specifically around Gujarat. He defeated the invading Arab forces in the Battle of Navsari 739 CE. King Harshavardhana, the ruler of entire North India, calls King Pulikeshi as Dakshinapateshwara before he promises to never return to South India to rule. As the saying goes, pride wins over greed. Act 3. The Pallava Threat. Pulakeshin's greatest enemy rises from the south, Narasimhavarman, the king of the Pallavas. Furious at his father's earlier defeat during the Deccan reunion, Narasimhavarman vows revenge. For years, the two empires clash, but Pulakeshin always emerges victorious. The Siege of Vatapi. In 642 CE, King Narasimhavarman launches a massive invasion, catching Pulakeshin off guard. The Pallavas burn cities and march towards Vatapi. Pulakeshin rallies his troops for a final stand. The battle rages for days, but the Chalukyan forces are outnumbered. In a final twist, Pulakeshin is betrayed by his own ministers, allowing the Pallavas to breach the city. Immadi Pulakeshin, the undefeated warrior, dies defending Vatapi, betrayed by his own men. The Pallavas destroy the Chalukyan capital, erasing Pulakeshin's empire. The final twist, the Chalukyas rise again. Though the Chalukyas fall, Pulakeshin's legacy does not end. His descendants, led by King Vikramaditya, reclaimed Vatapi, avenged his death, and Vikramaditya also conquered a vast empire that stretched from India to Africa, Rome, and parts of Asia, restoring the Chalukya dynasty. Even in defeat, Pulakeshin remains immortal, the king who united the Deccan, built an empire that would be remembered for centuries in the Deccan region as the father of Nevi in the south. Kings die, but legends live forever. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe for more legendary life stories of our ancient Indian kings.